Welcome back to Spur of the Moment. This is Jim, and today we are back to playing some of the Outer Worlds. Hopefully we'll see if we can't get to the bottom of what's going on in Monarch. We'll get it figured out. We also got a new gun to try out. Plasma launcher.
Ooh. Smells like those old Sundays when we'd unload Saltuna shipments to Karen.
Am I the only one getting hungry? Think they left anything good behind?
I wonder who used to live here. Do you suppose anyone remembers anymore?
Alright, let's test this out.
They're in my sight.
Oh boy.
That's the last of them.
It's kind of goodish.
Nice one. We're pretty good at it. Keeping you.
Oh baby.
Incoming.
Sorry, Pavardi.
I got another fight me.
It's a good thing friendly fire is not a thing, I think.
Here they come.
Oh god.
Ha! Down they go.
Alright, welcome to Archives, Records, and Miscellaneous Storage. ARMS, one thing. View Executive Reviews. Loading last access document. Sanjar has a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, and/or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming in Umber management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. We cannot recommend him for further advancement. Needs improvement in the following areas: interpersonal communication, brevity, delegation, and idea generation. That's brutal. Let's check Bryant. Okay, we're gonna spoof a login here. Graham Bryant. Graham's understanding of productive messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. He has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Dora Erickson shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are also top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Recommend for promotion. Oh, how interesting. I don't know if I want to delete this just yet. I do kind of like Sanjar, though, and I kind of don't like the companies. Yeah, alright. Done you a favor there, Sani.
Hello?
Oh my god, someone actually is there.
I hear Boots out there. Wait, can I ask for Boots?
Hello, who is in there?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley.
You're Huxley.
Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Mana Queen showed up, then Raptidon. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here, and, now the door's locked. Little help?
Yeah. How do you get
Weird
locked
as
in?
it sounds, all right? Next time you get chased by raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Okay, well, I need to get into that room.
Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got lunched.
Oh.
So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Yeah, seeing as you're trapped, might as well answer some questions for me.
Sure. Beats not answering questions.
So, is there a Bolt 52 in there?
Probably. I don't know. When I try to read things, my mind gets to wandering about all the things I could be doing instead.
Huh. Okay. So you get locked in closets often?
My buddy locked me in here. I told you that. It was for my safekeeping, on account of raptidons wanting to munch on my head. But, I mean, okay, yes, fine. I get myself into sticky situations. It's just part of the life, all right? Sometimes you gotta hide in a trash can so you don't get eaten by monsters.
Okay.
Oh, neither was I. Who'd hide in a trash can? Gross.
If we didn't have all of our team members already, I'd assume she could be a team member.
Huxley. I'm an iconoclast runner. The iconoclast runner. Fastest we've got. Ain't a raptidon on this void-forsaken hellhole that can catch me. I'm sorry. Put me in a tiny room like this and I'm liable to flip. Not keen on tight spaces, you know?
Alright. We'll get the door
Get me out of
open.
here.
We'll take a look around. Oh, wow. That needs some really impressive lock-picking skills. I do like that they have the jumping in this game for NPCs.
Phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Great. You okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy, and hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Out of the way, you. Okay, so that's a cartridge for the Bolt 52.
Won't try that again.
So Sanjar, about that stuff.
You should know you're getting excellent reviews from across the company. What can I do for
Nice. I found your review on that
you? You weren't
terminal.
supposed to look. I asked you to delete it.
I had to look at it first. Sorry, it was already open.
Oh, yes. No doubt someone else was having a laugh at my expense before you. This has been my albatross. The great shame of my career. I give MSI everything. My work, my youth, my left kidney, and for years, I was a joke to them.
Your left kidney?
One of the executives required a transplant.
Jesus.
He's lucky they didn't want a liver or a heart.
I thought volunteering to donate might improve my prospects.
Reasonable. Did it?
Apparently not.
Well, who cares what they think? You're in charge now.
In charge of a scrap heap of a city, abandoned by the board and surviving only through the hypocrisy of our trading partners.
But you made it work. It's more than any of those execs can say.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But perhaps there's something to that. Thank you for that. Was there something else?
Also, I did delete that and found the cartridge for you.
Oh, yes. I'm going to be up all night with this. All those blanks waiting to be filled, boxes waiting to be ticked.
Try to control yourself, sir.
Have you any idea how powerful this is? Corporations have been toppled with less.
How exactly is a data cartridge going to help? Yeah, you made it sound like you were after a weapon.
But that's exactly what this is. The world isn't changed with guns and speeches, much as Graham and his followers would like to think, but rather with meticulous documentation. And the Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 is one of the most formidable pieces of data entry in all of Halcyon. One false stroke can invalidate the entire document.
It's true. One of the old execs gave herself a stroke trying to fill out the exemption section.
Wow. What does it do exactly?
For our part, a Bill of Liquidation/Transfer Form 52 will protect our holdings on Monarch by temporarily assigning them to a pass-through entity once we drop our bomb on the board.
Huh. Yes, the board will get their comeuppance.
Sort of. Really, we're just going to blackmail them into offering us a seat at the table.
But really, whatever gets you excited about the idea. It's definitely a firm middle finger.
There we go. And they still use the middle finger, apparently. I can get behind that.
That's what I like to hear. I have reason to believe that one of the other corporations is operating on Monarch, illegally and in secret.
Is it really illegal if the board's the one that makes the rules in the first place?
If we can find proof, I can use that as leverage to encourage certain powers that be to accept our Bolt 52 and reinstate us on the board.
You sly dog, you.
Think so?
Don't encourage him.
I like him, though.
I admit, I've been hatching this scheme for quite some time. I just needed someone capable to help me carry it out. If someone is operating here, then Catherine's almost certainly supplying them out of Fallbrook. Perhaps she could be convinced to tell you where they are.
I guess I already found things detailing UDL's secret experiments.
Already? If only the rest of the colony operated as efficiently as you. Imagine what a different state we'd be in. I'll complete the Bolt 52 in no time. I dare say it will be my second greatest achievement after the reformations.
You're getting ahead of yourself again.
So I am. Do you have this cartridge?
Well, I thought yeah. What reformations are you talking about?
That's just cruel and inefficient.
Okay, well.
I'm working on a plan to reorganize the board. Slowly, peacefully, and with meticulous documentation.
I don't know what you think you're gonna accomplish. I'd just as soon reorganize it into itty-bitty pieces with a really big gun, but you just keep being you.
You can't build anything that way. What's the point?
It's fun.
Nonsense! There's nothing more invigorating than a well-developed 10-year plan. But truly, I am getting ahead of myself. First, I need to submit the Bolt 52. With that data you're holding, of course.
Absolutely, Sanjar. Here you go.
I knew there was something going on. This is exactly the proof we need. The board will have to welcome us back now. I'll transmit this data along with the completed Bolt 52 right away. After that, we'll sit back and quietly wait for the board to respond.
That means no more broadcasts from us.
Oh, right. Cool. Oh, you're Sebastian Adams, eh?
Hello, stranger. Can I interest you in Raptidon tongue? Or maybe some canid toenails?
That's
You
gross.
look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
No. Why would I want any of that?
I don't know. Celia usually buys whatever I have, and Mr. Pickett seemed real interested. So I thought maybe I was onto something.
Mr. Pickett? Franklin Pickett from Edgewater?
That's him. He'd been here years, but he always talked about going back to Edgewater one day.
I hope you know that she likes... Wait, you know who he's talking about?
Sure. Mr. Pickett used to run the community center outside Edgewater.
Oh!
He had this grand idea to make it a museum for
Right,
Halcyon life.
I remember that place.
As my dad told it, Mr. Pickett was always going on about getting a manta queen for the last display. He left the Vale, gosh, Years ago.
He came to Stellar Bay years ago, just before the board cut us off. Ended up stuck here. He was always real interested in our monsters. Mantiqueens, especially.
Have you seen a Mantiqueen?
Sure, they're real big. Hard to miss them.
Where have you seen that?
Well, I could send you to the same place I sent Mr. Pickett. But I haven't seen him in a few weeks. To tell true, I'm starting to get a bit worried about him.
Oh gosh.
Captain, can we look for him? I'd feel awful if somebody from home was in trouble and we didn't do nothing.
No, I want to look for him too.
I'll tell you where I sent Mr. Pickett if you promise to look for him. Help him out if he's got himself in trouble. Fair deal?
That is the best deal I've ever heard of, my friend.
All right then. Leave town through the southern gate, the one right here, and head past the abandoned ruins. Last Mantiqueen I saw was in the wilds out that-a-ways. Could be Mr. Pickett still out there too.
Let's talk about Celia.
I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
Would you consider going out on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm?
Oh, no, that's not it at all. She's smitten with you. You smited her. Smote? Smoot?
Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Yeah, let's persuade him.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice.
Give her a chance. Give yourself a chance. Take her someplace nice.
Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
That's the spirit, Sebastian. Be yourself. Between you and me, Captain, I'm not sure Miss Celia knows him too well, but we can hope, right? I want them to be happy.
I mean, at the end of the day, if Celia gets to know him and he's just a total wash-up and nothing, then, you know, I think it'll still work out well for her. Celia!
Have you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
He did. And he said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
He likes you, just don't ask for any discounts.
Not to worry. If I never buy another Raptidon tongue, it'll be too soon. Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back-to-work look. Anyhow, thank you.
You got it. Good luck with that.
That'd be for me.
I like this new gun.
Get our hands dirty.
That's pretty true. Alright, let's try out the light machine gun Mark II. Ooh. Wow, that really melts people down fast.
Don't mess with it.
Someone else will probably clean this up. And his name is probably Sebastian. Why can't I see this Manta Queen? Ah, Jesus. This is another Manta Queen. Oh, there's a John. This Manta Queen was really small. You guys are always so dramatic, you know that? Alright, what is this? Electronic log. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used to be in this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah are on the top list. Some names are crossed off, only to be added later as if the person left and rejoined. Of particular note is the name Ash is nowhere to be found. Alright, Ash. Primary drive's corrupted. Access is limited to the most recent 2 messages. Delilah. A. PJ says you bought tickets for all of us. You don't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know what I'll ever be able to do to pay you back, but thank you. Okay, and Lamont. D. Don't mention it. I'm attaching cords for the afterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. A. Okay, so if A is Ash and he's the one who sent that, then he must be Lamont. Alright, that's not as tricky. Interesting. Ah, only winged him. That's the way. Right. This is the spot. A lot of dead people here. Remains of these bones show the telltale signs of a Mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skull, while weathering on some of the fragments suggest passage through the beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given you by Ash. Ooh. A lot of things died over here. Jesus. I'd say they're in too good a condition for this to just be a poop pile, but looks kind of like a poop pile.
Food poisoning is one of the leading causes of death in Halcyon. Not surprising when you see these places from the inside.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's only one guard? Oh. Oh boy. All better. Sadia. I wonder if they have an ID card there. Oh boy. You guys really just hanging out, like, literally right next to these mantisaurs? Ow. Ow. Down he goes. Down he goes. Time to see if I can try out my hacking ability on this mechanical. Come on. Nice. What just exploded?
Ooh, a wreck. Never know when you might need a backup regulator.
Yeah. Sure. These are all just vandals still. So I guess I get to kill people here. So I think it's reasonable to assume that it was the Marauders who took this place, and this is not a Marauder place. Alright, what happened here? Let's see, February 4th? Law help me help us all. I saw one, frothing at the mouth, barely able to string a word or two together, walking at me as if to devour me. Zora was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out if we want to live. The 5th? You aren't insane. They were once people. They were people once. I don't know what they are now. Okay. These crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. Be safe. Huh, okay. Apparently, I don't know how to use that bridge gate either, because, oh, I can enter the access code. Neat. Oh, they're outside. What the hell are they doing out there? How am I even tracking them all the way out there? Alright. Oh. Xenophobia. Let's see, so I would have a penalty when canids are around. But I get a perk. Alright, sure. I like that. Super Pack Mule. Errors occurred. Can't. Alright, public notice number 17. 117. It's January 12th. It's a workplace environment due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife as well as the unsuitable. This contract. Oh, okay, so this is them saying that they're getting out of here. Theodore, the hazard clause. Received confirmation that Rizzo will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. We are expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. All teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I don't see the need to inform anyone outside the three of us of the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned. Just let them do what they do best, their jobs. Thanks. Does this change our priorities at all? Should we be scuttling research and focusing more on the exports? No, we will hit our export quotas for the next 7 months at least. Project Petiro is still our #1 priority. Okay. Mr. Ziegler, we forget to inform you that the shuttles en route to the bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. The evacuation effort is prioritized in order of profitability, measured chiefly by export volume, and as of this time, other facilities have proven themselves either more profitable or more efficient. The distribution system will send the minimum 1 shuttle for evacuation purposes. If you have more personnel that can fit in the standard shuttle, Rizzo recommends establishing a priority system so that loading and preparation of that shuttle can proceed smoothly. Please be advised that any attempt to load more than the maximum amount of human resources into the shuttle will be met with forceful intervention. What of Project Petiro? Surely it wants additional resources. Mrs. Ziegler, research projects are not taken into consideration when calculating the profitability of any given settlement. Project Petiro's importance may place it higher on your priority list, but we are still unable to send more than 1 shuttle for evacuation. We suggest you balance your resources accordingly. We get 1 shuttle. By my estimates, Project Petiro's assets, both human and otherwise, will take up approximately 2/3 of our available space, and that leaves us and a couple more people we can take with us. How do we decide how we're going to decide? We need to decide how we're going to decide who else to take. Perhaps a subcommittee to draft a decision-making plan? You know me, Sumner. I love subcommittees, but any decision we're going to make is going to end up with pissed-off workers. Let's just ride out with the Petiro crew. We'll enjoy a bit of extra legroom. Once we're safe on T2, we can see about getting another shuttle sent out. Seconded. What will we tell the other workers? We tell them that we're going to get them out. We just don't know when. It'll be 1 shuttle at a time. It's fine. Do not tell them about the hazard clause. Our goal is to get out of here peacefully. No incidents. I don't want panic. I don't want a riot or law forbid a strike. Once we're out, we'll send word back with further plans and tell them to keep this among us. And yet it looks like there's a shuttle that crashed outside. Let's see the data. Executive review for Zora Blackwood. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around machinery. Recommended Employee of the Month, Cecile McClure. Cecile's enthusiasm for Rizzo's products is unmatched, and he's displayed an impressive knowledge of the company's product. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. Ouch. Executive board export. Oh yeah, let's export her review back to Zora. Welcome to Office of Rizzo. Messages. McClure. I've received multiple complaints about your interactions with customers. According to these reports, the following phrases have been used when describing Rizzo products being sold at your storefront. If that ain't savings, just call me a Raptidon. Latest batch is gonna knock you out like a nose full of sulfur. The north end of a southbound woolly cow. These and others are not approved metaphors. Please refer to your employee handbook for list of metaphors allowed when working. Weird. Violet, I have received notices about the following violations. Consumption of non-approved lunch material, failure to volunteer for voluntary overtime, sale of restricted goods. I contest these violations on the following grounds. I'm allergic to purpleberry. Making one of our pre-approved purpleberry lunch meals will literally kill me. To be candid, it's a miracle that I have lived here this long without incident. I can't volunteer for overtime because I am already assigned overtime shifts. Okay, I'll fess up to selling restricted goods. You got me there. Selling soap to a man who stinks so bad I can't smell the sulfur around him is against the rules. Fine, I won't do it anymore. Miss Bartleby, I am ready to inform you of the multiple employees have filed Form R-441, perceived danger to human resources through my office. It appears that Raptidon sightings are growing more and more frequent as Rizzo Inc. has not responded to our request for safety equipment at a level of concern, and I dare say it, restlessness grows among the workers. Any indication as to the truth of these sightings or the rumors that Rizzo Inc. is no longer supporting our efforts here would go a long way to improving company morale. Zora. Violet, please, we're all begging you for the love of all that is good and just. Please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some sort of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelled corpses with a finer odor than his. Gross. Ooh, Rizzo Secret Laboratory. Okay, a secret lab.
If this place was abandoned, how come it still smells like sweetener and despair?
Good question. Doing a little heist here then. Wow. Can't believe all these high lock things around here.
Proximity alert. Biology human. Protocol kill all plants. Suspended. Present your Rizzo identification credentials or prepare to be downsized.
Disengage security protocols without a threat.
Attempting to disengage security protocols without proper authorization is a fireable offense. Priming weapons.
Ooh, yeah, let's try this one.
Executive level password accepted as identification according to employee ID protocol A-3501. Welcome back, Doctor.
Ooh.
Be advised. Mantisaur threat level is petrifying purpleberry. Please use caution. Mantisaur wounds are not covered under Rizzo's health policy. Have a productive day.
Okay, cool. That worked really well. Let's look at the messages first. Redacted subject. See you at the station. You will not see me, but I will be close. Continue your research, Doctor. Report to me when you have achieved a mission end state. I understand we're bound for a secondary lab. Will you be supervising our research this time, or will it be the standard work from the shadows routine? Thank you for your optimism, Lore. What we're doing isn't easy under the best circumstances, much less with the board cutting corners. I can promise you that our research will lead to a better Halcyon, even if we have to pay a terrible cost getting there. You have your orders, Doctor. Your project is too important, too sensitive to allow any hint of it to reach the public. With all respect, I urge you to reconsider your decision to classify our research results on the native fauna of Terra 1. I assure you that we will diligently redact any references to our project or its purposes from any papers we release. We have made several discoveries about how the terraforming process affected the nucleon of the Raptidon and Manti family. At the very least, allow us to inform our fellow board researchers that these creatures will perish when O2 concentrations are reduced to 19.5, a level within human tolerance. It's not about fame or prestige, it's about potentially saving lives. Please. Okay. I think we can probably signal aid to land at the Cascadia port. Search for the fuel controls. Flavor R&D lab. Okay.
Touchdown on Cascadia's landing pad.
Oh.
You'll need to connect the storage tank to my fueling system, and then initiate the transfer from an authorized terminal within the lab.
Cool.
Captain, this terminal controls airflow for the entire bunker. I've got an idea.
Perfect. Let's hear it.
I'll drop the O2 levels to 19.5%. That's still enough for humans, but the mantisaurs will die in a matter of minutes. Here goes.
Perfect.
Don't thank me yet.
I think we got 13,000 worth. Alright, refueling system enabled. Connection established. Align the fueling system. I think I can initiate transfer of the Altavia gas. Okay.
Almost done. Woo! Let me take a look-see. Okay. I'm thinking if I patch this into our fuel cell network, we can use the empty tanks to hold this ulta-wada-biddle stuff. Just gotta compensate for the pressure difference. We burn liquid reaction mass, not gas. And the cells are distributed all through the hull, so I gotta isolate the empties.
That looks right. You remember the sticky valve on number 16?
Of course I did, Captain. Just gave it a little jiggle.
Cool.
There we are. Good as pretty and twice as new.
Nice work.
Oh, I just did my thing. You know.
Hey, take the compliment. You did the work.
It's amazing how many of these people in lockup have weapons.
Hope that water don't end up like this.
Yeah.
Take us to the nicest places, Captain.
You know me. Let's try out this mind control gun.
Someone else will clean this up, right?
Huh. This property of Zora Blackwood. Access to a person other than her is unauthorized. Consult your thing for that. Alright. April 27th. Far after they left. Some of the things about these evac prep procedures. I know these pictures are expensive, but shipping them out of here isn't going to be easy. Even the hunters are recommending we let them loose outside the gates. I don't get why we're taking them with us anyways. Someone up the chain must really believe in the project. I'm copying my meeting notes for posterity. Still can't shake the feeling that they're hiding something. Some are called to meeting to discuss preparations for imminent departure. Pauline platitudes, assurances that nobody is being fired. Pauline explains the jobs await us all in Terra 2. More platitudes. Top management's very pleased with the project. Wants to ensure its assets are preserved. McClure. The project isn't being scuttled. No, just being moved off of Terra 1. How will we transport the Terras? Hunters will assist us in safely moving them into the shuttle. It was hard enough getting them into the cages in the first place. Me. What about the Raptidons? We see more and more of them around town. Assurances that Raptidons are not interested in the Pateros, but the hunters are saying, no more about the Pateros. Floor is now open to general questions. How many shuttles are incoming? We don't know. At least one. Me, one isn't enough for all of us, plus the damn Pateros. Let's worry about that when evac arrives. Looks like we're out of time. Thanks for coming. Keep up the great work. We're Donkered. Shuttle landed on the pad. We started moving the cages. Some of them look broke. Birds everywhere, talons everywhere, even the clipped ones. Turns out they can run. Who knew? Then the Raps got in. I don't know how. Must be a hole in the wall somewhere. Maybe they can dig. Frick. They're all over the Petros at first, and then us. Sumner and the other upper management were already in the shuttle. Raps got near the pod, and someone panicked. They left us. Why take their black hearts? They left us. 7. Got a few homes stabilized, but it isn't going to last. Raps everywhere. They caught scent of what's in the bottling plant, and now they're nesting. We need to move on. Going to have to move to book it south across the bridge, cordon off half the town. I've been trying to hail corporate, but I'm message you get through. I don't think help's coming. Cecile insists corporate wouldn't abandon us, but I saw that shuttle. There wasn't enough room for us and the birds. Someone up there made a decision, and it wasn't for our well-being. Rotten bastards. I make it out of this mess, I'm coming for them. Why did he have a name?
Captain, Felix and the Vicar are arguing again.
Uh-oh.
Since when?
Since the Rangers decided their 8th back should stay in the Wednesday zone. Come on, Felix. The Rangers threw that game.
Were we listening to the same game? The Rangers were robbed. The Hammers had the judges in their pockets.
Teams that play poorly deserve to lose. That's a fundamental law of the universe.
Don't bring religion into this, preacher.
The Rangers handily snatched defeat from the jaws of victory. If you can't see that, let's just agree to disagree.
I disagree. Also, get spaced.
Okie dokes. That was intense.
I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw.
Really?
Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway, from a Dr. Shaw. Beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is this on?
Oh!
Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain.
Nice.
Goodbye.
Monarch.
We're
Let's go to
now in
Fallbrook.
orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
You didn't have to go to orbit necessarily. Oh, whatever.
This is Reginald's stuff, all right, but it looks like he's not home. Let's search the room. Try to figure out where he's gone.
Alright, Max. Can't believe I'm stuck in this long-forsaken town, but at least I think I may have finally found a spot with promise. Down the tunnel on the riverbank outside town. Just 1 nugget and 2 teeth. I wonder if I can find a dentist who'd pay something for the teeth.
Sounds like Cheney's gone gold panning down the river. I guess even scholars need to find ways to make ends meet in exile.
Alright. Oh, wow. It's actually alive. So often we find everybody being dead.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a fucking worker's paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Whoa.
Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Jesus. What is going on here?
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar.
Oh.
But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
Okay.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
I mean, but maybe everything's not for a waste.
Forget it. This wretch will say anything to save his worthless life.
Alright.
Wait, stop! Please, just listen to me. It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, I won't stop you. Do your thing, Vicar Max.
What? No!
Watch out! Well done. We're still alive.
Did you think we weren't going to be alive? That was not how I was expecting any of that to go.
Could I have a word with you, Captain?
Yeah.
I want to thank you for not interfering back there with Cheney. It
Yeah.
has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Yeah. I never heard it called that.
I've denied that part of myself for too long, pretending I was something I'm not. I've spent my life chasing an illusion. It's time I gave up childish dreams and accepted who I am.
What will you do now?
It may seem silly, but if you'd indulge me one last thing, I think I'd like to find this hermit he spoke of and give her the book. Maybe she can find some use for it.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Thank you, Captain. I knew I could rely on you. I think it will help put all this behind me.
So you're like really done being a vicar. I'm surprised you even have the name anymore. Alright, so we're not done with Monarch yet. But I think we're at our time limit for today, so we're going to wrap up here. Hope you guys enjoyed. There was some fighting, some new weapons, some dialogue. Anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great night.